And good evening, YouTube community. It's your boy, Lex Anderson. And it's a late night, but it's never too early to discuss how LeBron James is practically a living legend and how useless DeRozan is to the Raptors. Welcome to the Sports Opinion Log. And welcome and thank you for viewing the Sports Opinion Log. It's your boy Lex Anderson. We're going to start off actually with the final score. The usual blowout that Toronto suffers when they go into Cleveland, 125 to 103. LeBron James takes over second place. NBA postseason points, knocking off Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He is now in second place with 5,777 points. So salutes, congratulations to LeBron James, who at this point has to be considered a living legend. For the series, LeBron is averaging 34, 10, and 9. 34 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. What more can you want from a man? Currently, the Cavaliers are 9-0 since they won the championship. They are 9-0 in the playoffs since LeBron and them came back to take the championship away from the defending champion Golden State Warriors. His teammates are all contributing. Love is doing his thing. You have Channing Frye dropping 18 points. Kevin Love had 21, 22 points, I believe. Uncle Drew doing his thing. And it's looking bleak for the Raptors. I'm not going to even sugarcoat this. The Raptors at this point look to be on the verge of getting swept. When you have someone like LeBron casually using his free throw routine, draining corner threes in Ibaka's face, blatant disrespect. Clearly LeBron doesn't care much for the Raptors, who every season are supposed to be on the rise and a threat to the kingdom of King James. And he treats them like the serfs that they are. And I am here to make this post to say that, you know what? You got to quit hating. Appreciate what you're seeing. Like I said in my earlier post, when it comes to LeBron James, I'm going back to the first marketing slogan that they used. We are all witnesses to what this man is doing. 6 straight NBA finals. LeBron has honestly even changed the way how I feel about players or great players approaching the postseason. If you have secured your seed, why should you continue to play? Take the rest, because you need to be fresh for the playoffs so you can dispatch of your opponents. And yeah, you know what? LeBron puts up the numbers that are regular season MVP worthy, which he's already amassed more than enough of those already. Because, of course, to me, perfect attendance still has to be one of the criteria. So if you're going to take a week or two off during the season, well, then be prepared to not lead the league in MVP votes. But we're not talking about regular season. We're talking about postseason. We're talking about a man who is 9-0 currently in the playoffs. Team hasn't lost yet. They're dismantling the supposed up-and-comers. Just appreciate what you're seeing. LeBron James is a living legend, whether you like him or not. We're not going to do the LeBron versus Jordan. There's a reason why the word time eras and generations exists. Because over time, different eras come and different eras go. So at this point, LeBron is a proven winner. You know, to the people that want to put number of championships as defining a great player, even though when you check NBA history, you will see that this man is an NBA champion. What more can you ask for? But I'll tell you what I will ask for. I will ask for DeRozan to give the Raptors and their fans a refund on his performance. So DeRozan post-game wants to offer someone $100 on how to stop LeBron. Are you kidding me? Let's just crunch some numbers real quick. DeMar DeRozan signed a 5-year, $139 million contract. DeMar DeRozan earns $26.5 million. And you're giving $100? for help on how to cool off LeBron? Why don't you study game film? Why don't you play defense? Why don't you try scoring during the game instead of scoring a minute into the fourth quarter where you dropped all of 5 points? Severe disappointment. DeRozan, Drake, what's with Canada? Like, what's going on with that? One can only hope and pray that they don't get swept. But you know what? With that ankle injury that Lowry suffered in the third quarter, it looks like we've probably seen the last of the Raptors, because they need to come through and win that one home game, because we can already dispatch them as not winning this series. Like, that's a done deal, because the Raptors can't seem to win on the road in Cleveland, where, like I previously mentioned, the average loss for them is 24.5 points. That's pathetic. And in order to be a contender, you have to win on the road, which they show they have the inability to do. So DeRozan, he of the $139 million contract, who's seeking advice on how to stop LeBron, maybe you should step your game up, since obviously you're not issuing refunds for your wasteful contract at this point. Free agent in 2021. It's like you can't wait for the time to fly by soon enough. And speaking of injuries, sidestep to the Houston Rockets, who got blown out by the Spurs, but the real blowout occurred with Tony Parker suffering a tendon tear, 34 years old. It looks to me like the wheels are starting to fall off on the horse and carriage, the core of Coach Popovich, San Antonio Spurs. It seems that unfortunately everybody's playing with some form of an injury. LaMarcus Aldridge was kind of hobbled. James Harden was kind of hobbled. So we'll just see where it goes now. You know, Lowry with the ankle injury, things aren't looking too good. So you know, as a Laker fan, you know, the hate for San Antonio is real, but I would prefer that if a team goes out, that they go out with all their key core members. Whenever someone suffers a bad injury that potentially could be a potential career-ending injury, we'll see what happens. So Tony Parker, you will be missed, and hopefully your team will be following you and will be going home soon. Remember, we are all witnesses. Appreciate the greatness of LeBron. This is your boy Lex Anderson signing out. Likes, shares, comments, subscriptions, they're all appreciated. They're all welcome. Check out the promos at the end of this clip. And I'm signing out. Hope to see you all on the other side of tomorrow, which will be a fresh new day, for more episodes of Sports Opinion Log. Salutes.